Hello and welcome to this Ferris State University Bulldog football preview. I'm the voice of the Bulldogs, Rob Bentley, alongside Sandy Gholston as we get set for the regular season finale. Ferris State hosting Wayne State on Saturday for Senior Day at Top Taggart Field. And Sandy, the Bulldogs coming off an impressive 28-10 road win over Davenport, still keeping their playoff hopes alive.
Yeah, it was a huge road win to go on the road against a team like Davenport, a team that right here in West Michigan, two great West Michigan programs going at it. And what was in some ways, not exactly, but in some ways, a potential playoff elimination game. And so it was really great to see the Bulldogs step up in that game. Huge second half that started out with the big return by Sean Stevens in that third quarter that really set the tone for the second half as the Bulldogs were able to really assert themselves in the second half and then pull away late.
Of course, a big win and another big game coming up this Saturday. The Bulldogs need another win to really solidify that playoff spot.
Yeah, we talked about how big last week's win was, and this one, maybe Wayne State doesn't come in with quite the same resume as Davenport, but at the same time, the game is no less significant on the schedule. Bulldogs need that win every bit as much as they needed to win against Davenport.
Of course, it'll be Senior Day at Top Taggart Field. The Bulldogs will honor their senior class at a special pregame ceremony starting at 12:40 p.m. and obviously a senior class that maybe is most decorated as we've ever seen in Ferris State history.
Yeah, it feels like we keep saying that every year, that this is the most decorated senior class, and every year it's true because these are guys that have played in a couple of national championship games. They've won a couple of national championship games. They've played at the highest level. They've been successful at the highest level. Some of these are guys that are multi-year seniors, if you will, that have been in the program for a long time. They've had that kind of level of success. So I think the fans are going to really be excited to really salute these seniors. But I think the mindset for these seniors is that this is a great opportunity to begin to reflect a little bit on their careers, but at the same time, they have a lot of goals ahead.
Obviously, coming into this final game of the regular season, into the playoffs, you want to be playing your best football, and Ferris State feels like it's really kind of progressing toward that here as we hit the latter stages of the season.
Yeah, obviously a big win over Davenport, and certainly did a lot of things well in the second half. But always, from a coaching standpoint, there's always something to build on. There's always something to get better at, and I think the Bulldogs have been looking at that film, and they've been focusing themselves in practice this week to make sure they're as ready as possible. And so they are playing good football, better football coming down the stretch. Big win over a nationally ranked team, I think really sets the stage with what should be a really strong performance against Wayne State.
It'll be Veterans Appreciation Day. All veterans with ID get in free on Saturday as the Bulldogs play host to Wayne State. The Top Taggart Field kickoff set for 1 p.m. Reminder, you can catch all the action on Sunny 97.3 and online at ferrisstatebulldogs.com. We'll have the broadcast on Flow Sports as well. This Saturday as the Bulldogs wrap up regular season play.